In this tutorial, I'm going to walk through step by step how to set up a Facebook business page using the latest version of Facebook. All right, let's get into it. Welcome to 5 Minute Social Media, where we help overwhelmed business owners streamline their social media to get more results with less work. If that sounds like something you could use in your business, take a second, hit subscribe, click that bell. That way you'll be notified each week when we release another helpful video. My name is Jerry Potter. Yes, it rhymes with the boy wizard. And in this video, I'm going to walk through how to set up a Facebook business page. You're going to know everything you need to know to get your Facebook business page up and running. And then your next step after that will, of course, be to properly optimize it so that visitors become followers and buyers, like Tom Love, who published his Facebook business page and got his first client within 30 minutes. Now, Tom's story is some kind of record, but if you'd like to learn the 4 things that every business page needs that I don't have time to cover in this video, I've got a special workshop, and I'll tell you how to access that at the end. Now, there's a few things you're going to need to set up your business page. One is a couple of photos or your logo, because we're going to put those in the profile picture slot, and then, of course, on your cover photo. And then the other thing is going to be pertinent information about your business, which you, again, probably already know. Your phone number, if you have one, your website, your email address, all those things that you want to be part of the business page. To start, simply go to facebook.com on a computer, and you can do this on a mobile phone, but we're going to walk through this on a computer because I just think it's that much easier. So from facebook.com, I'm going to click this little menu up here at the top. It looks like 9 dots, looks like almost like a tic-tac-toe board. So I click on Menu, and then under Create right here, I'm going to scroll down to Page, and that's how you get started. Now, if for some reason that's not available to you, there are other ways you can do it. At a minimum, you can just go to facebook.com/pages/creation. So first step is to put in the name of your page. You can use the name of your business, your brand, or your organization, or what the page is about. One, you can't have the word official unless it is the official page of a specific brand, page, place, organization, public figure. You can't do improper capitalization, so you can't have like capitalized letters in the middle, which is frustrating sometimes because if that's your title, then sometimes that's the way it should be. You can't have symbols or unnecessary punctuation. You can't have descriptions or slogans in the title. You can't have the word Facebook. So for example, I couldn't have a page called Facebook Coach, even though that would probably be a really good way to get found in search for somebody looking for a Facebook coach. And then the last couple things here, make sure that it's not just a generic word, like they say, it can't just be pizza. And then also generic geographic location. So in other words, they're just trying to prevent people from hijacking search for certain things. You can use locations and generic words like pizza in your title if it makes sense, but it can't be just that. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to create this page for the podcast that I just released. It's called Social Media for Streamlined Entrepreneurs. And then below that, you're going to choose the category. Now, you may not be able to find the category you want. These are pre-selected categories. But I'm going to go ahead and just, for this one, I'm going to put in podcast, which I know exists. You can actually do up to 3 categories if you want. You can also just do 1 now and then come back and add more later if you're not sure. But you might take a few searches to figure out what the best thing is for you. And then below that, you're going to put in the description. You can see here it says you have a 255 character limit, and it suggests writing about what your business does, the services you provide, or the purpose of the page. This is going to show up right here under the cover photo and the menu on your homepage. So these are literally the only 3 steps to initially create a page. So I'm just going to paste the podcast description in there. It all fits. Great. Then I'm going to hit Create Page. So at this point, your page exists. It's out there. They don't have the draft stage or anything like they used to. I know a lot of people worry like, oh my gosh, can I just have it as a draft? I don't want people to see it. But you have nothing to worry about. The odds of somebody coming across your page is very unlikely. It's not going to start showing up in search results, most likely. The odds of somebody actually typing in the exact address, again, very, very unlikely. So now that we've created it, we've got a few more elements to add. One is going to be the profile picture. So this could be your logo or it could be your face. If you are the face of your business, I strongly suggest using your face or faces if you've got a partnership because people connect with faces. Otherwise, you certainly are welcome to use a logo instead. So I'm going to drop my picture in there as the host of the podcast. And then you can add a cover photo, which will appear at the top. Now, you could take the time to create a specific graphic if you know how to do that using a tool like, let's say, Canva. And if you want to learn more about how to do that, I'll include a tutorial in the description of this video. Or if you just have an image, it could be a picture of your store. Or if you're a brick and mortar, it could be a picture of one of your products. It could be a picture of your team. Whatever makes sense. You want to go ahead and you can drag it and drop it into this space, or you can click there and it will let you choose a file from your computer. Once it's up, you can reposition it if you want it to be in a certain place. So depending on the size of it, you might be able to move it up and down. This one I can only move left and right. So now over here on the right, I can see how the page is looking. I hit save. Now I'm getting an offer to connect my page to WhatsApp. If that's something you want to do, you could go through that. I'm just going to close that because that is not something that I want to do at this point. So now the page is up, but there are a few other things that you want to make sure to do. One of them here, it says create at username. And by the way, if you don't see this here for some reason, if you click more and go to about, you should be able to edit it there as well. Click create username. And this is basically what is going to show up after facebook.com. So whatever I type in here, my business page web address or URL will be facebook.com/whatever this is. Now you may find that what you want is taken. For example, if I put in /podcast that says this username isn't available, it also contains words that are not allowed on Facebook. Hey, that wasn't in the other guidelines, but there you go. There's another word that is not allowed on Facebook. So I'm going to put in Streamliners Podcast because that's the domain for my podcast anyway. Give it a second. Okay, I got the green check mark. You also might notice above it says 19 out of 50. So there's 50 characters you can have, but the shorter the better, as long as it represents what it is. So then I hit create username, and now I'm all set. I hit done. I go up here in the toolbar, hit refresh, and now you can see it's facebook.com/Streamliners Podcast. So getting the page set up and published doesn't take too long and isn't too difficult, but you are going to want to go through and set a few things up properly to convert visitors into followers and buyers. And I show you how to do that in my Profitable Pages and Profiles workshop. Hundreds of business owners, maybe thousands at this point, have implemented what I teach in this workshop into their businesses, and a lot of them see results within a day or two. Like Portia, who stayed up one night making sure her Facebook personal profile was set up the right way and got a new lead and client the next morning. Or Jen, who used the workshop to make over her pages and profiles and got 2 inquiries within 18 hours that led to over $1,000 worth of new business. But the record's got to be Tom, who set up his Facebook business page using what we teach in the workshop, hit publish, and 30 minutes later, a woman called his business to book him, and he said, "Where'd you hear about me?" And she goes, "Oh, I searched on Facebook and your page came right up." This is a way to increase sales without more posting. Worse yet, if you haven't set up your pages and profiles the right way, you could already be missing out on potential sales right now. Inside, I'm going to show you the 4 essential items every page and profile needs so that visitors become buyers. And the best part, go through this process once and it will serve you for years. Now, normally it's $47, but right now if you go to profitablepage.com/YouTube, this is a special link for people on YouTube, you can get this entire workshop for only $17. Again, that's profitablepage.com/YouTube, and of course you can also find that in the description of this video. And you know what? I'm going to throw in a couple of bonuses as well. If you're not sure that you are on the best social network or networks for your business, I have a 5-part framework that I use with people to help make sure that you're in the right place. Like, where's your content going to perform the best? It goes so much further than just where is my audience. You need to make sure you can reach them, you can engage with them, all of those things. And I'm going to throw that in as a bonus, as well as if you have social networks you're not posting on as much anymore, I have a special training called How to Revive Your Abandoned Networks so that it doesn't look like you went out of business on Twitter 8 years ago. You get both of those now. Again, go to profitablepage.com/YouTube to get that special price just for YouTube viewers right now. Thank you for watching today. You're not only supporting me, but also my 2 tiny superheroes at home.